Next up is Best Graphics, and this is the first award where we actually have a runner-up and a winner. So both of us will give 2 picks for this. Best Graphics, Matt, what is your runner-up?
My runner-up is Star Wars Battlefront 2.
There you go. This was a hard category for me.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good-looking games this year. I gave it to this one just because, like,
I don't think you even have to explain it.
Man, it looks good.
I really don't think you do.
And I understand why people, some people would say, like, no, don't, because, like, there's so much baggage surrounding this game. But, like, once you get into some of these matches, you're just like, why? You're just like, look at that tree.
Sometimes it's mind-blowing in this game, for sure, yeah.
And it's beautiful. And the one place you cannot argue that Battlefront 2 didn't deliver is visuals.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It is an absolutely gorgeous game. It's also one of those games where the engine excels in a variety of environments.
Yeah.
It's like whether it's like an organic wood scene or whether you're out in space with these intricate, massive, colossal ships, it always looks amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice little like confidence booster in the Frostbite 2 engine.
It is.
Like, hey, look.
It actually can do something good with it. Yeah, for sure. My runner-up is Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Also a good pick.
It's amazing the engine that Naughty Dog has built. Imagine what Naughty Dog is going to do with the next PlayStation hardware. If this is what it's squeezing out of the base PS4 hardware.
Imagine what Last of Us Part 2 will look like the second time you buy it.
Yeah. Or the first, because he was probably going to come out when the next PlayStation hardware comes out. They're going to double dip on both ends like they did before. But the art in the game is incredible. The animation is incredible. The lighting is incredible. I mean, just look at that. It's almost photorealistic what you're seeing right there. I think the Naughty Dog does a great job with the subtleties in visuals and the subtleties of lighting.
It's so hard. Look, what Nadine just did there, where she just picks having a character pick something up is incredibly difficult.
It is,
which is why usually you see it cut away when someone picks something up. But like Naughty Dog's like, no, have her pick up paper.
Well, it's just like in The Last of Us Part 2, they show real time someone playing a guitar with strings, polygonal strings vibrate. Like, there's just some stuff that Naughty Dog does that nobody else is doing, regardless of the power of the hardware that it works on. I can't imagine what Naughty Dog would do on PC, man. Yeah. Imagine what it would do on PC.
Something we'd all have to buy new graphics cards for every time.
Exactly. So, look, just because this was a standalone DLC or a spin-off or whatever the hell you want to call it, that doesn't change the fact that, in my opinion, it was one of the very best-looking video games in 2017. All right, time for your winner, Matt, for Best Graphics. Actually, this is another one we both agree on. So, Best Graphics for 2017, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Like, you can't beat this one. It's astounding.
It's the perfect match of art and tech.
Yeah.
It's I don't even know. I mean, again, I was playing this the other night, and my wife was just completely dumbfounded by it. Like, literally, her mouth was hanging open. She's like, and I think what really struck her the most were the people.
Yeah.
She's like, the people, they look so real. And I'm like, oh, you think they're real, huh? And then I zoomed in on the face, and she could see their pores, and she was just like, what?
Well, like my main complaint, graphics-wise, in this game, sometimes the lip sync doesn't match up properly.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it. Like,
that's
basically as far. I remember when it was right when this first came out, or around the same time Zelda came out, and my friend came over to see Zelda, and so I had Zelda up, and I had this up. I was on like a cliff near Meridian, and so I had Zelda on. He came in, he looked around. I'm like, yeah, look at this. Look at I was standing on like kind of that ridge over the wooded village where you can kind of see everything. Like, oh, this is really cool. It's a little, and I'm like, yeah, but let me put Horizon on real quick. And I switched it over, and he just started laughing.
Yeah.
It's like
it's ridiculous.
This is so far beyond like what anyone else is doing in terms of like the fidelity, in terms of the
detail
of her clothing.
Look at the detail of the character models. Look at the enemies.
Even when you override something and ride it around like a horse, the tubes and the pipes and the gears and everything working together and like
all self-shadowed.
It's amazing.
It really is an amazing. I can't believe that Guerrilla made this game. I mean, look, Guerrilla always made pretty games.
Yeah.
But most of Guerrilla's games before this were all style and no substance. And somehow that studio has just... I mean, it's one of the best studios in the world now. Guerrilla Games.
They were hiding it behind all these mandated Killzone games.
I mean, look, they did say that it took 7 years to
Yeah.
make this from concept to completion. So, look, Guerrilla was afforded a lot more time and
Right.
resources than most developers get. But bottom line is, all that doesn't matter when you're picking what the best looking game of a year is. All that matters is the end result.
And people have taken far longer to make less pretty games.
Oh yeah,
So-
oh yeah, for sure. So there you have it. From Matt and Shane both, Horizon Zero Dawn, best looking game of 2017 across all platforms.